Hey, what's up, Michaelites? Welcome back to an episode. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Things have been kind of off with me lately, so I apologize for anything that you might hear over the next 2 months or so. But today I have 4 reviews to do, so luckily for you guys, I'm actually still doing reviews. The first one is an Xbox 360 game, and the other three are movies that I actually watched very recently, within the last 3 days. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. The game I'm reviewing is a game called Reckoning, Kingdoms of Alamar. This game, I've actually played this before, and I absolutely loved it. It's from the minds of a guy named Todd McFarlane. If any of you guys know who that is, he's actually done a few movies. I can't remember what movies he's done, but he's done it really well. In this game, he actually really tops it off. In a big way. The game is rated M for mature. You actually play as this dead person who comes back to life and doesn't have his memory, but he's a twist. Okay. The quote is, "Your fate is untwisted, and you decide your own fate. You control fate." And your character, basically, whatever race you choose, whatever gender you choose, whatever attributes you choose, you are the person that can weave fate into your own hands, which means you change the fate of people around you and yourself. Which is actually pretty cool, because you can evolve your characters, you can change your equipment. It's much like Dragon Age, if you've ever played it, or Darksiders 2 a little bit, but it's a very open world game, which is games I like. I love Dragon Age, I love Skyrim, and this is a game that kind of falls into that. The graphics are bit low, but they're okay considering how old the game is actually. I think this game was produced in 2011 or 2012. I can't remember, but it's a few years old. And it's overall a great game. I've loved it, and I still do. I still play it actually on my Xbox. And yeah. Rating for that game, I'll give it a 4.5 because it's a really good game. I actually recommend it to anybody who would want to try a game like this. Basically, it's an open world RPG game, and I recommend it to anybody out there who wants to try this game. If you can find it in stores, go to EB Games or any places that actually sell like old Xbox games or anything like that. Go ahead, try it out. Maybe a pawn shop will have one, I don't know. But that's it for that one. Now on to movies. Now, I have 3 movies here, and one of them you question why. The other 2 you might think, okay, well that's okay. The first one I'm going to do is Chappie, from the director of District 9. Now, you follow a machine called Chappie on its journey, except you follow the creator, who is played by Dev Patel, I think. I don't know. You might have recognized him in a few other movies. I can't remember which ones he's played in, but he's a really good actor for this movie. Basically, this is taking place in the near future, and how robots are basically put into police forces now. Basically, it's like RoboCop. Basically, that's all it is. It's RoboCop, because you think back to the new RoboCop. The company was trying to implant robotic weapon systems for security, and this actually takes it to a whole new level because there are hundreds of units of these robot policemen out there, and they're all AI programs that actually think freely, I think. Chappie is an exception that... Actually, I won't spoil anything, sorry. Forget I said that. I don't want to go into any more depth, but it's a really good movie. It's not actually bad for its rating. People said it's kind of bad, but really, it's okay. It's generic. It's not a bad movie, it's not a good movie, it's in there. But I say it's really good. Give that a 4. The next movie is actually a very good movie I watched. I think it's kick-ass. I think it is. The quote at the bottom, actually done by The Sun, was, "It's more badass than Bond." It's Kingsmen: The Secret Service. Now, this movie has some great actors. Samuel L. Jackson is one of them. Colin Firth, who is actually a new character, he plays a British, or sorry, English spy. And Michael Caine, who does the same thing. Actually, no, Michael Caine was Alfred, I think he was in Batman. Have you ever watched that? Overall, it's a great movie. You follow Henry, the middle character here, and Colin, his character, or sorry, the actor who plays his character, Eggsby, on his quest to the Secret Service and his mission. I can't say too much about this movie because if I say any more, I will spoil everything for you guys, and it's not going to be really good. All I can say is it's a recommended watch to anybody who's ever watched James Bond movies or I want to say Bruce Willis, but I can't say Bruce Willis because he wasn't really a spy. Yeah, no. If anybody has ever watched James Bond movies, I recommend watching Kingsmen: The Secret Service. I give that a 4. Again, the next one. And the last one was from the creators of the Matrix trilogy. Sorry. You know, from Neo and the other guy. Yeah. This is the whole new movie where Channing Tatum took it to the next level in Jupiter Ascending. Also played with Mila Kunis, who starred in Ted as the girlfriend of John, who was played by Mark Wahlberg. Honestly, the very start of this movie was actually very, very slow, but it got to a very, very exciting point between a couple scenes. It's not really one of those movies that you think, oh, this is going to be really girly girl. That's what I thought at first. I thought this was a movie for chicks. I thought it was a chick flick. And then when I watched it, I'm like, okay, this isn't too bad. It's not too bad, at least. But overall, it's not too bad of a movie. For its content, very futuristic, division of worlds, I guess you would say. Very cool. The writers, the director, did this very, very well. And I will say, probably the only Channing Tatum I will watch this year. I'm not going to go see Magic Mike. And no, I never will, because honestly, I heard the reviews from a couple of my friends, and they said they wanted to become strippers. So, no thanks. Not for me. Overall, again, good movie, and I recommend it to anybody who would actually want to try it out, like, just see, because I know people say don't make snap judgments. With this, I made a snap judgment, and it didn't really work out for me, because honestly, it blew my mind a little bit. I thought it was going to be really bad, and it was like, oh, really good, nice. So again, I recommend it to watching it, and again, go pick it up for yourselves. If you want. If you're interested, go for it. And that does it for today's reviews. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is kind of been cut short. I know we're going to the 8-minute 30-second mark, but later on I'll be doing some more stuff throughout the week. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll keep doing reviews, and then about halfway we'll start doing the t-shirts again. Actually, tomorrow you'll be doing that. I will say though, you'll be seeing this on Tuesday because it's supposed to be doing on Monday, which was June 29th. June 28th, I think. I'm not so sure. I know Canada Day is coming up, so I might be doing something for that. I don't know yet, but I might just giving a shout out to all you guys on Canada Day, just to see, what happens. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment if you want to comment on the movies, or if you haven't seen them before, let people know. Share this with a friend. Share this with your friends on Facebook, if you haven't, or Twitter, or anything like that. Do whatever. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to Dark Sage. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Dark Sage out.